Aaron Rodgers. He has, made it pretty clear that when you guys were playing, when you were the starter, when he was the backup, you guys really didn't have much of a relationship. Why do you think that was?
That's not uncommon. I'm much older than him. I shouldn't say much, but I'm considerably older than him, and what he does and what I do are different when you leave the building. His likes are different than my likes, but I would always, if I was watching film, which I watched a lot of film by myself, and I can remember on numerous occasions, hey, what you watching? Come on in. So I wouldn't say, hey, no, that's just not me. I never felt threatened my job, although I knew that at some point I would not be the starter in Green Bay. I knew that.
Well, that's the question that some people would have. Do you think there was any hesitation on your end to be closer because you knew this was a guy that was brought in to ultimately take over for you?
No.
Okay.
No, I really didn't. When they drafted him in the first round, that's usually a good sign that they're preparing for the end and the beginning, if you will.
How did you feel about it when it happened?
I was surprised it took that long, really, but I was proud of the fact that it took that long. Mm-hmm. I've seen a lot of first-round picks come and go at different positions, but quarterback was not one of them. So I was proud of that. First-round pick comes up, they don't pick a quarterback. It wasn't like I was like, yes. I just didn't think twice about it, and that went on for a long time. Mm-hmm. So the one constant was I was going to be the quarterback, and everyone was okay with that, and that was a good feeling.
To what extent do you think you could have been a better mentor to him than you were?
I think I was. I think a lot of it falls on, I don't know what the consensus feeling is of the general public in this regard. I mean, I've kind of been asked this question. It's been talked about in the past, and I don't know where the present starter, like myself in that case, is paid to be a mentor, so to speak, or if that's part of the job description. I don't think I think there's a misconception. Maybe there's a misconception. I don't know him or anyone else anything other than, in my opinion, being a nice guy and being thoughtful and honest. But I don't have to give him any insights to what I do or don't do.
And I have no opinion in this argument, but there are some that would say, you're the legend, the face of the franchise. It should be on you to be the one reaching out.
Why? I asked that. Why?
Well, he's a young guy, doesn't maybe have the confidence to go up to a Brett Favre, and
I think as a starter, my job's hard enough to win ball games and be a leader. And I'm not. You're not a babysitter, and I'm not by no means talking about Aaron, but he's the starter now. So the next quarterback comes in, whether he's a first-round pick or third-round pick or a free agent, but they like him. Nowhere does it say that you have to take that guy under your wing and teach him the ropes. You don't have to do anything but win ball games for whoever it is you're the starting quarterback for. Ultimately, that's what keeps you around or doesn't.
Right. That's
the bottom. Whether or not you take a guy under your wing means really nothing. And so, if there is a belief out there that I did not help not only Aaron Rodgers or help other players, first of all, that's wrong. To what extent did I help him? Heck, I don't know. How does that compare to other guys across the league? I don't know.
How much do you think all of it's just been fed by the media?
I think most of it is.
Okay.
And I could be a lot of stuff. Controversy sells. It's interesting. Like the two guys that get along and work well together. Who wants to read about that?
Right.
Who cares? But the two guys who are giving each other the finger and talking bad about this or that, that's what we want. So I think that in that regards, yeah, I mean, the media fuels a lot of it.